Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We are looking tonight at Rogue Brewing's Batsquatch. Now, let's not confuse this with Beef Squatch or Sam Squanch or even the actual Sasquatch, who, by the way, Boosh and the Rod have had an encounter with in animated form. By the way, I'll try to post a link to that up here. By the way, while you're in the mood to listen to my recommendations for online content, not just Boosh and the Rod cartoon form, but you should definitely check out That Larry Show, thatlarryshow.com, or better yet, patreon.com, That Larry Show. $5 a month gets you access to a lot of bonus content. But for free, you can access a weekly episode and a bi-weekly episode of Sinner Sunday. For those of you who have or have had any faith in any sort of God at all, Larry Sinner Sunday is the cure to any crisis of faith that you have. Check it out. Trust me, hell, even you atheists will probably get some benefit out of listening to the wisdom of this man. So that's the Sinner Sunday every other week. But definitely check out That Larry Show. Every week, Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when it gets posted. I'm telling you, the Father's Day special episode really touched me. I'm not ashamed to say. Most episodes resonate with me on at least one level, maybe two. I don't always agree with the man on every single point, but he's got a lot to say that's worth listening to. Anyway, I'm going to get off the soapbox about that. Check out thatlarryshow.com. Check out Boosh and the Rod on YouTube. Animated stuff. It's pretty funny, even if you don't get all the inside jokes. But back to the subject at hand. We're talking about Rogue's Batsquatch, which is a hazy IPA. This is a 12-ounce can, and I'm going to read the description they actually provided here. For years, rumors have circled that deep in the woods on Mount St. Helens lives the fabled Batsquatch. While there are many tales of Batsquatch, they are all a bit hazy on the details. Cryptids in general here, which makes the truth a juicy mystery. So what better way to honor the legend than with a hazy, juicy IPA? Perfect for camping and potentially making a new friend. Well, I don't know about friend. I've probably come across one or two of them Batsquatch things, but they probably blend into the overall Sasquatch legend, etc. It says here to pair it with white cheddar, grilled salmon, or strawberry shortcake. Well, I don't have any of that on hand, so we're just going to check out the beer. And Rogue has started doing this thing with some of their beers that I find helpful. They're saying that it's a lot of tropical notes and to a lesser degree citrus notes, but they've got this star that picks out five of the major taste factors in beer: bitter, pine, citrus, tropical, and malt. Actually, I don't think it's always the same 5 points on every can, but in this particular case, they're saying it's heavily tropical, slightly less heavily citrus, with some pine and bitterness. Let's see, IBUs 54. 54 is a nice respectable number of international bitterness units. Alcohol 6.7% by volume, not too bad. And they've got a hashtag here going for Batsquatch IPA. I haven't seen it pop up on my Twitter feed, so I don't know how popular that, or trending that particular hashtag is, but here we are opening the beer. See how it is. Definitely hazy. I mean, I can see just pouring it out that it's got a thick thick look and a haziness to it. Oh, definitely bubbly. It hasn't even glugged in the can once, you know what I mean when I say glug. It's like a big intake of air that goes bloop over the can, and I'm still getting a good head on it, and getting a good head on beers is a struggle of mine. I think I just slurred that pretty profoundly. Oh, wow. Yeah. Definitely effervescent. Got a good head on it without much effort. Definitely hazy. Holy crap, that looks like a really light, weedy orange juice. And I'm guessing that's hop oils. I've talked about this in other videos, but there's not a lot of, I don't see particulates floating and bubbling around in there, so I'm guessing that's hop oils because there are no distinct particles, but it's based on particulates. Any haziness is based on particulates. I mean, holy crap, that does really look like a glass of pineapple orange juice. Very bubbly. That head's not going away anytime soon. I can't put my finger on that aroma. I'm getting a very, very faint whiff of something chemical. It's almost like, holy crap, it's almost like a rubber aroma. Let's not assume this is a bad thing. It reminds me of like a freshly opened can of racket balls or tennis balls. But it's extremely, extremely faint. I'm not picking up on much in terms of an aroma at all, but what I am getting is this really weird, slightly there aroma of a freshly opened can of tennis or racket balls. And I love that smell. I have ever since I was a kid. I don't know why. It's fucking weird, but I love that smell. But again, it's not right in your face. It's just extremely subtle. Yeah, other than that, it's very neutral in terms of the aroma. There's maybe a hint of freshness and crispness there, like fresh spring water. But yeah, just that slight hint of an freshly opened can of rubber balls. Weird. Anyway. It's got a nice medium mouthfeel. I'm on the border of medium versus medium light, but I'm going with the medium. It's got some viscosity and thickness to it. Getting citrus and pine. Citrus in high quantities, pine just slightly less. Yeah, they're saying tropical and citrus. And there's maybe a slight sweet fruitiness to it, but I'm getting mostly citrus with a faint hint of pine. Those are the two hop characteristics that I'm more keyed to than anything else, though, so I gotta recognize that. But I guess the tropical is coming through. I'm getting impressions of mango in particular, which could be way off base. I could just be picking up on the slightly bitter-sweet tropical fruit flavor. Yeah. honestly almost think I'm picking up hints of coconut in there too. It's like mostly citrusy, piney, mostly citrusy, hints of pine, a distinct mango flavor, hints of coconut. And an overall hoppy bitter finish. It's definitely a complex IPA. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting coconut from it, but I'm definitely getting that along with the mango. I guess that falls under tropical notes, but I'm definitely getting the citrus, hints of pine. Pardon. Now that I'm this far down in the glass, there's maybe hints of a peppery aroma as well. But it's good. It's complex. It's different. It's different enough in the sense that I'm getting that mango flavor and a hint of coconut. I'm bumping this up to a 4 out of 5. I've said this on every video, but a 2.5 out of 5 is average. A lot of the IPAs I get these days are rated at a 3.5 out of 5, but with this one I'm getting tropical, like they mentioned here, mango and coconut, which is different for me. So I'm bumping it up to the 4 out of 5. Because I don't think there's anything out there I can compare it to, but it's not quite giving me that full-on perfect 5 out of 5 wow reaction. But it's different enough to distinguish itself from the field and get a 4 out of 5. But hey, that's just what I have to say about it. Hit me up down in the comments and the email link down below. Let me know what you think of this beer. While you're down there, make sure to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out Boosh and the Rod. It's sometimes my my occasional partner on these beer reviews, Boosh. Some of you have seen them. A buddy of ours made some animated shorts featuring the two of us, slightly based on real life events. Check those out. But whether or not you're interested in those, definitely check out That Larry Show, thatlarryshow.com, patreon.com, That Larry Show. I'll post links to all that. Yes, I find great value in listening to that podcast at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. And you know what? For an investment of half an hour or so of your time, you're going to get something out of it, which is more than I can say for a lot of online content these days. And on that note, I think I've reached all I can say about anything right now. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Until next time, cheers.